Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see about prescriptive grammar and descriptive grammar. First, we shall see about what is grammar. The term grammar pertains to the correct order of the elements which form a sentence. And it has to agree with the subject or the verb and the other aspects like tense, number, case, mood, etc. And everything should be taken into account to say that this sentence is in the correct grammatical order. And how was grammar in the past? In the 18th and 19th centuries, the Western scholars thought that a grammarian had to reduce the language to some rules so that there will be a standard of correct usage among the people. In the Renaissance period, there were no conventional rules. We come across constructions like repeat and history his laws in Henry IV and whilst you do climate, that is climate means dwell here in winter's tale. As everyone's attitude became individualistic, the English Academy had to legislate on matters of language. Scholars like Dryden, Defoe, and Swift tried to set up some standards. Dryden argued that the rules of grammar should be based on reason. Johnson's dictionary was published in 1755 and a popular grammar came out in 1762 by Robert Lowith, and that was named as a short introduction to English grammar. In the 19th century, there were new norms of English which we call dialects, registers, and style. The publication of the New English Dictionary and several other grammars reflect only the concern of the scholars. Fowler's book, A Dictionary of Modern English Usage, is a classic example of the conventional attitude being fostered in the field of grammar. And thinking about the changes in grammar, now it sounds pedantic to say it's I and the normal form is it's me. And some more examples are between you and me, he is taller than I, he is taller than me. In all these cases, if the preposition were to govern the pronoun, we have to use the accusative case. A similar problem exists in the use of whom. In colloquial English, we say, who are you writing to? But still, teachers of English believe that who cannot be used in place of whom only after a preposition whom exists in English. Only when it is immediately preceded by a preposition whom is used, and the occurrence of preposition and whom is very rare in colloquial English. In Latin, the preposition never occurs at the end, but in contemporary English, we can say, this is a thing we cannot put up with. Today, the adjectives with 3 or more syllables are compared with more and most. Example, more beautiful, most beautiful. But Milton wrote elegantest. 50 years ago, commoner and commonest was quite common, but nowadays everybody says more common, most common. Monosyllable words are compared with and est, but now even this is changing and one easily comes across more keen or more plain and other words. In recent days, s is added to even inanimate nouns as an evil spar, nature's fury, etc. Misplaced only has gained ground. We only have one left and you only live twice are now common. Virginia Woolf writes, ladies are only admitted to the library if accompanied by a fellow in rooms of one's own. The 19th century dictum that will should be used for the first person is no longer valid. In American English, will is used for all persons. There is no future tense as such. Only verbs express the future. So also would is replacing should, though should is the form recommended by the grammarians. Construction like, I would prefer, etc. are now quite common. The tendency to discard ly is very much there in modern English. Constructions like drive slow, speak loud are very common. As regards auxiliaries, get and want are used in most contexts. Example, let's get going. There is no tendency to drop the auxiliary do. Example, where you think you are going. In the old-fashioned English, due was followed by to as an adjective in the money was due to him. But now due to is used as a compound preposition as in due to heart failure he died. Now coming to prescriptive and descriptive grammar. The two different ways that focus on the usage of language are descriptive grammar and prescriptive grammar. Prescriptive grammar focuses on how a language should or ought to be used. The aim is to teach people how to use language in a proper or correct way. Descriptive grammar focuses on describing the language as it is used, not saying how it should be used. A descriptive grammarian would say that a sentence is grammatical if a native speaker of the language would produce that sentence in speaking. A prescriptive grammarian would say that something is grammatical only if the set of rules are followed. Modern linguists affirm that any scientific study of language has to be descriptive and not prescriptive. Hence, they believe that the study of grammar includes the study of 5 fundamental units of grammatical structures, and these fundamental units are morpheme, word, phrase, clause, and sentence. Thus, grammar is said to operate between phonology and semantics. In fact, phonology is a study of the speech sounds of a language, while semantics is a study of the meaning. Thus, grammar studies the way in which words or morphemes join to create or produce meaningful sentences. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.